Yeah, so I sometimes get people saying to me, well, hang on a minute, Claire, but my dog is not motivated by food. And I find that really difficult to get my head around sometimes, because dogs by nature are scavengers, and if they're not motivated by food, you've really got to question why. So the first thing I would say is, where are they not motivated by food? Are you trying to use food and train your dog somewhere where they feel too vulnerable or stressed? Because if a dog's stressed, they're not going to want to eat. Are they too distracted by the environment? What else is going on in the place where you're trying to use a particular type of food to get a certain type of behaviour? The second question is well, why? Have they been fed recently? You never want to try and train a starving dog, because they won't be able to concentrate. But you also aren't really going to get very far with a dog that's just had a 3-course meal. But also, are you leaving their food down all the time? If their food is down all the time, they're not really going to be motivated by food, particularly if you're using the same food stuff to try and then train your dog. So think about what you're giving them. Is it too boring? Is it dry? Is it making them thirsty? Is it what they normally get from the bowl? Are they not motivated by the treat? Are you asking them to do something that is really difficult and really not providing the motivation for them to want to give it a go? So in summary, are you trying to get them to do something that's too difficult, in an environment that's too difficult, for a treat that's just not worth the effort? It's definitely food for thought. What can you use instead? So what are their biggest distractions in the environment? Can you make those distractions in that environment the biggest reward for your dog to do what you want to do? i.e., can you recall them to you and make the reinforcer for coming back the ability to go and chase a squirrel?